In this video, I will show you how to pick up a dropped stitch in garter stitch. Today, we're using our Crazy Sexy wool in the bronzed olive colourway and a pair of our 15mm maple wood knitting needles. Let's get started. It's really easy to accidentally drop a stitch when you're knitting, particularly if you're a beginner. It's also really easy to fix, so don't worry, you can fix this ladder here. So I'm working in garter stitch and I've dropped my stitch down and it's fallen by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. So each one of these strands of yarn here counts as a row. So what I'm going to do to fix it is I'm going to grab hold of the drop stitch right at the bottom where it's still part of a regular row and you've got all the bands sitting above it. And if you look and see at this stitch here, you can see you've got a loop of yarn here which forms a bump and then your stitch. So if your stitch looks like that, it means that you need to bring the first strand of yarn through this loop like so. So you're bringing it from the back to the front, and you'll be able to tell if you've done it correctly because it will look exactly the same as the neighbouring stitches. So you can see that you've got a bump, that's the bump, and then you've got your loop, same as there, and then you've got another loop, same as there. So that first one, we brought the strand through from back to front. This time, we're going to take the strand through from the front to the back. So you're going to take your next strand, lay it in front of that drop stitch, and then pinch it through, like so. And again, you can double check if you've done it correctly because it should look the same as the neighbouring stitches. So you can see you've got this bump here, which is the same there, and then a loop here, which is just there. So you're going to alternate between bringing these strands of yarn through this stitch, either from the front to the back or the back to the front. So this time, we're going to go from the back to the front, like so. And then we're going to go lay the strand over the front of the stitch and go front to back. You can see that you're gradually picking up that ladder and working the drop stitch back up to the row which is on your needles. So we've just got two more strands to pick up. So we're going to bring the next one through from the back to the front, like so, and then lay the final strand in front of your drop stitch, bring it through from the front to the back, like so. And you can just check and see that it matches the stitches either side of where it was dropped, and that's how you know if you've done it correctly. So now that you've got this stitch, you can take the tip of your left needle and pop it over again, like so. And now you're ready to begin knitting, and that ladder has disappeared. So no more drop stitches. There you have it.